Welcome to Motivation Fridays. Motivation Fridays is where I just basically talk about something that either inspired me during the week or throughout my life. I give you guys a little bit of insight of who I am as a debt collector so that you can sort of kind of see the journey that brought me to where I am today. And today I want to talk about a person who inspires me, who motivates me to keep on going. I want to talk about a person who I love truly and who has impacted my life on such a large level, and how important this person is. So, stay tuned. My name is Jay, and welcome to Ask a Debt Collector. Now, I've been in the debt collection industry for over 15 years. I've done it all, from skip tracing to collecting to management, and I've owned 2 debt collection agencies. For the past 8 years, I've been the go-to guy for friends and family for questions regarding debt and credit, and now I want to be that person for you. If you have any questions, put them down in the comment section. I promise I'll answer those questions. Let's go. Okay, if you have not already, pause the video, stop it now. Like this video and subscribe to this YouTube channel as I keep bringing you guys content that I hope is very valuable and helps you get on the right track with clearing up your credit and any questions you may have about debt. So, like I stated before, I want to talk about a special person to me. This person's come into my life probably about 8 years ago and has completely changed the way that I look at life in general. The person that I'm talking about, who motivates me, who I love so dearly, is my beautiful wife. So, I have to give you context. I have to show you from the beginning, right? I have to start from the beginning. So, 2012, I'm in a relationship with my ex-wife. Things are already done. I'm living in Ohio at this time. I'm originally from San Diego, but I moved to Ohio, and my relationship's done. A year over the time span, it's done. And so I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do. And I'm in Toledo, Ohio, where I didn't know anybody. I didn't really have any friends out there. I didn't have anything. And through some back and forth talking, I end up deciding to come back to San Diego. So in coming back to San Diego, now mind you, me and my ex-wife have been done a year prior to that. So like in 2000, probably mid-10, we were done. Our relationship was over with. Nevertheless, so I'm going on dating apps looking to try and meet someone. You know, I'm about 29, 30 years old. You know, I didn't want to meet anyone in a club. I didn't want to meet women at the bar, so the next best thing is dating apps, trying to find somebody on dating apps. And after some talking, I realized I'm gonna go back to San Diego, so I decided to go and look on this dating app and you know, see if I see anybody that I may have known before, make some connections, whatever the circumstance is. I see this beautiful woman, a couple pictures or whatnot, and you know, I sent a message and she ended up responding. Now, the app that I'm talking about, Plenty of Fish, which is not known to be meeting people or marrying people, but if people tell you you can't meet and marry, well, I'm an example. That actually happened there. But nevertheless, so I'm headed from Ohio back to San Diego. Now, when I'm coming back to San Diego, I got a few dollars to my pocket. I got in contact with my cousin, who I love dearly as well. He was in the military, but he's from San Diego, stationed in San Diego, had a 1-bedroom apartment. I told him, hey man, could I come stay with you till I get on my feet? He's like, okay. So he lets me come out there. I got a couple dollars to my pocket. This is when I realized things were bad. When I traveled at 29, 30, well, I was about 30, 31 years old. When I came from Ohio to San Diego, all I had was 2 bags full of clothes and some cash. That's it. That was my entire life. I didn't have anything else. At that age, that's all I had. Nevertheless, so I told my wife now, at the time, she didn't know me from Adam, that I was gonna come. And then something happened and I wasn't gonna come. So then, you know, I let her know like, hey, I'm not coming to San Diego. And then after some talking again, I ended up deciding to come back, but I didn't want to tell her that. I was like, I'm not going to tell her that. So nevertheless, I come back. I end up hitting her on the app. Or I'm not sure if I had her number by this time, but I think I hit her on the app, told her I was back I'm actually in San Diego. Do you want to hang out? At the time, she didn't. She said she was busy. She couldn't hang out. So I was just like, okay. Another time I hit her, and I believe the second time she was just like, okay, yeah, let's go out. I had to let her know I didn't have a car and I didn't have much money. Now, anybody who knows me, coming from that type of scenario, most of the time, I was always flashy, always had the nice this and all of that, but I didn't have anything. And we ended up going out on a date. Now, at this time, mind you, I had a few dollars to my name. I had no car. And I was in San Diego. She lived all the way in Escondido, which is about 30 to 35-minute drive. She drove all the way down, picked me up, and we went to eat. Fridays or one of them restaurants. We went to go eat. And we talked, and it was pretty cool. The conversation was great. I liked who she was. But in my head, I'm like, man, I don't have nothing going for myself. She's a beautiful woman. What is she going to want to, continue to talk to me for? So I didn't think that she would talk to me after that. But nevertheless, I hit her with a text message. She kept communicating. Now let's fast forward. We end up moving in together, all this type of stuff. So let's fast forward, right? So we end up getting married. Now, by the time we got married, we found out she was pregnant. Now, at this time, she was pregnant with our twins. Now they're 4 years old, but at the time she was pregnant with them. So we get married, and everything's great. Marriage stuff. Of course, we had our issues. Don't get me wrong, but we've worked through those issues. And during the course of that time, let me explain to you why I look up to this woman. She had twin babies. Now, one baby's enough, but twin is crazy. Not only that, but I remember before they were going to be born, she kept saying that she wanted to make sure she breastfed these kids. Now, nothing against parents who don't breastfeed their kids. I know it's hard to get them to latch on. I know all of that type of stuff. Giving them formula is so much easier. And as a father with the formula, it's a little harder because now we have to wake up and feed the babies as well. This superwoman tandem breastfed both our boys. Not only that, she pumped. Not only that, we live in Escondido. While raising these twin boys, she finished her degree. Now, let me explain to you something. It's not like she just went to any old college. Her credits with regards to her college, originally, before I met her, she went to a college, Cal State LA, up north. We're talking 2.5 hours away from us. And so for her to try and transfer to a college closer down to where we live, there's a college, a Cal State College, San Marcos, which is not even 10 minutes away from where we live at. They wouldn't transfer all her credits. And that would have put her behind in college. She would have to go to college a little bit longer. So what did she do? She strapped up her boots and she would drive 3 times a week to LA so that she can finish and get her bachelor's degree. Not only did she graduated with honors, and she has her bachelor's degree. That's not it. During that time span, she's breastfeeding in tandem, dealing with twin boys. We have a son of our own, not to mention my 2 other sons from my previous my 2 other kids from my previous relationship, a son and a daughter. We're a blended family. She has her own business. Now, any of her friends, she's the one that cares for them. She's the one bending her back over. I'm always telling her she does too much for her friends. She does all of that type of stuff with a smile. And she's an entrepreneur. Add that to the repertoire, right? Frugally keto. I'm going to put this down in the comment section, in the description, her website. If you want to know anything about keto on a frugal standpoint, we're talking about a blended mother, family of 5 that's able to feed a family of 5. She has a website. If you want to lose weight, go check it out. I'll put that down in the descriptions. Not only that, she, after having twin babies, lost 50, 60 pounds, looks great. People who always see her now can't believe that she even had twin boys. But nevertheless, that she is my motivation. She is the person that I look to when things get tough. Me as a man, there are times things get tough, and when you look over to your significant other and you see them battling and handling and juggling all this stuff, I cannot complain. Not to mention, she's the best wife that you can ever imagine. She cooks, she cleans, she's an entrepreneur, she got her degree, she's a great mother, she's a great friend, a great family person with all the people in her family. I cannot express how great she is and who she is with regards to that. But she is my motivation Friday, okay? Now, not only that, you know, obviously with the businesses that I have and the stuff that I got going on and the stuff that she got going on, we have a podcast called Books, Dreams, and Financial Things. We have about 46 episodes up. I'll put that down in the description as well if you want to check that out, get to know us as a couple and some of the stuff that we talk about, the realities of a blended family. We talk about entrepreneurship. We talk about books that we've read. We talk about our aspirations. We've gone on a 6-month hiatus. Actually, next Thursday, we'll be recording our podcast. We've taken a 6 months off to focus in on our own businesses or whatnot. But check that out wherever you can listen to podcasts, as well as on YouTube as well. I'll put the links down below. But my wife has inspired me and continues to inspire me every single day. I want to tell you that I love you and you are the greatest. Now, if you guys have any questions with regards to debt or credit, put them down in the comment section. I promise I'll answer those questions. If you want a free pay to delete letter, email me at askadebtcollector@barrettrecovery.com. I promise I'll send that letter to you. And as I always state, you